Imagine being 13 years old and having your entire future change in a single moment. For most people, this would mean the end of a dream. For Bethany Hamilton, it became the beginning of a much larger story, one that would go to influence young people around the world, especially girls with physical disabilities. Bethany Hamilton is best known as a professional surfer who survived a shark attack that resulted in the loss of her left arm. However, her influence goes way beyond surfing. Through her actions and continued participation in sports and public life, Bethany Hamilton has had a meaningful impact on young disabled girls by showing resilience, expanding representation in athletics, and increasing awareness of adaptive sports. To understand her impact, it's important to first look at her background and early challenges. Bethany Hamilton was born in 1990 and raised in Kauai, Hawaii, in a family that loved surfing. She began surfing at a young age and showed talent quickly, competing in local and national competitions. But in 2003, at the age of 13, Bethany was attacked by a bull shark while resting on her surfboard in the beach of Kauai. According to Encyclopedia Britannica, she survived the attack after losing almost 60% of her blood and underwent extensive surgery and recovery before returning to the ocean. What makes Bethany's story especially noticeable is how quickly she returned to her sport. Just 1 month after the attack, she was back in the water. Within 2 years, she won a national surfing title. According to Bethany Hamilton's official biography, she adopted her technique and equipment to continue competing at a high level, proving that physical challenges did not end her athletic career. Bethany's return to surfing brought her widespread attention, but it also made her a visible role model for young disabled girls. Representation matters, especially in sports, where athletics with disabilities were often underrepresented. Bethany's story reached a global audience through books, interviews, and the 2011 film Soul Surfer, which told her life story, as reported by Britannica. The film and her memoir helped introduce audiences to the idea that athletics with disabilities can compete alongside bodied athletes. For young girls with disabilities, seeing someone close to their own age succeed in a physically demanding sport can be powerful. Bethany's public appearance helped normalize adaptive athletes and challenge assumptions about physical limitations. In an interview report by Yahoo News, Bethany emphasized focusing on ability rather than disability, a perspective that has resonated with many young people facing physical challenges. Beyond representation, Bethany Hamilton has also influenced young disabled girls through advocacy and public engagement. She regularly speaks at schools, conferences, and young youth events, sharing factual details about her experience in her recovery. In addition, Bethany's involvement in adaptive sports has helped increase awareness of inclusive athletic opportunities. Adaptive surfing competitions and programs have grown over the years, and Bethany's participation has helped draw attention to these events. Her continued presence in professional surfing demonstrates that adaptive athletes can compete, travel, and make a career in sports. In conclusion, Bethany Hamilton's impact on young disabled girls extends far beyond her initial survival story. Through her return to professional surfing, her visibility in media, and her involvement in adaptive sports and public speaking, she has helped reshape how a disability is viewed in sports. Bethany Hamilton provides a real-world example of adaptation and perseverance, showing young disabled girls that physical challenges do not have to limit participation, ambition, or achievement. Her story continues to inspire the world of young athletes and shows that when determination meets adaptation, physical limitations do not define what a person can achieve.